Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Witch Doctor skill video. I got my Witch Doctor level 60. So, we will be seeing what skill this class can offer you. So the first skill that you get right off the bat on the game is Poison Dart, which is the first skill in your primary skill tree. It shoots a deadly poison dart that deals 100% weapon damage as poison and an additional 40% weapon damage as poison over 2 seconds. So, in total, the skill would do 140% weapon damage to your target after 2 seconds. And this is how it looks. You've probably seen this already. I mean, it is the very first skill you get. So let's go to all the agony and shoot a couple of things, and then we'll switch the room or switch to a room. That is not a couple of things. Oh my god. Okay. So, some of them did die from the poison damage over 2 seconds. But yeah, I only have 30 something DPS and I can kill them in 3 hits. Really? That's interesting. Huh. This is almost, this is technically the last dungeon. I don't know why that was so easy. Anyways, let's switch to rune. Splinters. It's the first rune you get for Poison Dart. It shoots 3 Poison Dart that deal 60% weapon damage as poison each. So in total, this skill would do 180% damage if all 3 Poison Dart hits. Which means it does, what is it, 40% more damage than the regular skill, which is pretty cool. The one thing about this skill that not many of you may know is that it removes the 40% weapon damage as poison over 2 seconds. So I'll show that if hand here. Oh, so just die. Okay, we need to find something tougher. Well, hello, something tougher. See, as you can see, this thing didn't is not losing health per second. Ah, balls. Yeah, so it removes the poison damage over time. So that's what it removes, even though it didn't say so. You know, it might have just add one more sentence, remove the damage over time. But it didn't say that. Kind of sad that, you know, they left it out in the description, but whatever. And it's just 3 instead of 1, as you can see. And we're done. Next, Numbing Darts. Toxins in the Poison Dart reduces the target movement speed by 60% for 2 seconds. And once again, it's now a little tiny little dart. And it's now white. So it does look a little bit different, which is always welcome. Let me find something I can't kill in 1 hit. There you go. It's now slower. Yay. And as you can see, the damage over time is now back. That's for hitting you, idiot. Next, Spine Darts. Gain 24 mana every time a poison dart hits an enemy. So, to use this skill, I need to actually lose mana. So I'm going to use Zombie Charge, and I'll talk about it later. But yeah, to lose mana here. Come on. Empty my mana. Empty it.
Need more mana.
There we go. So yes, as every hit actually hits an enemy, I gain back 24 mana. You see that little jump in the mana I gain every time I hit something? That is wonderful. But the one thing you need to know is that this skill does cost 10 mana. So that in total, technically you will be only gaining 14 mana, you know, every time this skill hits, because 10 mana will be lost to the use of this skill. So yeah, keep that in mind, that you only gain 14 mana instead of the actual 24 in positive numbers. Next, Flaming Darts. Ignite the dart so that it deals 160% weapon damage as fire at once. Now I understand why it said at once, because this skill actually does more damage, as you remember it does 180% if all three hits. This just does 160% immediately as it hits the target, so that's why I say at once. So even though it does a little bit less damage, it does more damage on one hit. Most of the time, you're going to be hitting your target with all three darts on the other one anyways, which makes the very first Splinter skill the most DPS one out of all the runes you get here. But before we go down there and start killing, let's see what it looks like. What? Did you see that? I was way back. How did that slam hit me? That was stupid. What the? Oh. Alright. Next, snake to the face. First thing I want to point out, this skill has a horrible name to it. But anyways, transforms your poison dart into a snake that has a 30% chance to stun the enemy for 1.5 seconds. So any other enemies down here? Probably not. But I will show you the animation for this. Like the description says, you now shoot out a... That doesn't look like a snake. I'm sorry. See, this is one of the skills that looks completely horribly wrong. I mean, look at it. It's just bad. I don't know why I think it's bad, but it just looks really bad. I mean, it looks like they really didn't even spend any time in designing this skill. I think the skill itself is pretty good. If you hit that 30% mark every time, the enemy will be stunned for quite a long period of time. Come on. There you go. Oh, and the snake actually stuck to the enemy there, which is pretty cool. See? But yeah, that is a skill. And every poison darts and every rune that comes with it. And then in my next video, we'll be talking about corpse spiders. So I will see you guys